Then we were shown his past, from which it became clear that the Magnanimous simply dreams of glory in order to get into history for posterity. But because of one case when he wanted to help, but in the end did harm, he became a criminal. However, he looks more like a blogger than a villain, as his goal is simply to become popular. And since he was not accepted as a hero, he had no other option but to become a criminal. He also does this for La Brava, as this is their common goal. As a result, Deku and Magnanimous began to fight. However, Deku, after hearing the story of the Magnanimous, changed his attitude towards him and began to respect him. Although before that he considered the Magnanimous to be a weak opponent, Deku realized that they are similar to him, since his goal too has already gone beyond his personal one, and has become a ray of hope for those who do not see a brighter future. And since there are people who recognized him, he wants to live up to their expectations. After some nice dialogue, Magnanimous threw the sounding board against a tree, and La Brava ran closer to Yui to catch the signal and start disabling the defense system. Deku tried to stop her, but the Magnanimous stood in his way, and they continued to fight. It turns out that Magnanimous has also changed his attitude towards Deku, and now he fights for the honor of a hero like Deku. However, Deku used a ranged attack and slammed the Magnanimous into the ground. At this time, La Brava saw Watchdog and Ectoplasm approaching and decided to return to the Magnanimous and warn him. But she saw that Deku had already won. Then La Brava attacks Deku with powerful blows, saying that the Magnanimous is the person for whom she lives. The Magnanimous understood that through his fault La Brava could also be imprisoned. Due to La Brava's emotions, the Magnanimous temporarily regained strength, and he pushed Deku back a couple of tens of meters. Heroes appeared, and the Magnanimous decided to give up, and also to expose everything so as not to involve La Brava in this matter. But the dog smelled that Disciple Yui was still here. Then the dog began to ask where he was, and then Deku himself appeared. The Magnanimous is happy, because it was a hero like Deku who dealt him a decisive blow. It turned out that the Magnanimous had once studied at the heroic faculty, but since that time only a heroic shadow remained. However, he believes that Deku will be a real hero and make a truly bright future. After this beautiful speech, the dog took the Magnanimous and La Brava to the police station. In the meantime, the festival is already in full swing, and the class performance will be at 10 o'clock sharp. Therefore, for a start, Deku, under the supervision of Ectoplasm, ran after the abandoned rope. Deku arrived at the appointed time, as did Mirio and Eri.